Hi, welcome to Caribou Country Lifestyle. My name is Cheryl and we are on week 7. And that's 7 weeks before our estimated last frost date. And so I have my tray ready. I'm going to be planting flowers in this tray, and then I have another tray that I'm going to be doing vegetables in. So to start, I'm doing some 4 o'clocks. And I'm just doing like a 4 cell. And they're pretty big seeds. I'm just putting 2 seeds in each cell. Then we have the Nicandra. I grew these last year and they're quite a large plant. And the funny thing about these, it's called a shoe fly plant. So they're blue and white flowers shaped like bells, papery seed pods formed into lanterns, and they repel flies. Last year I had them on my deck, but I was thinking maybe I should put them in pots and have them on each side of the door going into the house from the deck. That might be a better location for them. So I will put 2 seeds, wrong one, 2 seeds in each of the 4 cells of those as well. They get 32 to 36 inches high, so 3 feet, but they were super cute. And the little lanterns, papery lanterns that they talk about are really cute too. I did take some videos of them last year when I had them on my deck showing how cool they were. So that is it for that. This one is the Tithonia, so it's the Mexican sunflower. And where did I get these? I didn't get them through Lindenberg, so I would have gotten these probably at Art Nap because they carry these seeds as well. And this is a company that is based out of Vernon, and it's called the Pacific Northwest Seeds. And I'm not doing very many of these. I'm just going to put 2 seeds in each cell. The plant gets, it said 6 feet high. I don't remember my plants getting 6 feet high when I had them the last time, but yeah, that's what it says on the package. And these take 18 to 25 days to sprout. That seems like a lot. Like, I'm only doing 7 weeks in advance, so maybe I'm not going to have enough time. Okay, we're moving on to zinnias. I have 9 varieties of zinnias. And the first one I think is super cute. The Starlight Rose. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to do them in one of these 6 cells. I was trying to decide which did I want the most of. Do I want 6 of another variety, or I will do 6 of these since I like the looks of them so stinking much. This one is the Persian carpet zinnia. And I've been growing these ones for a while. So okay. I think I'll do 6 of these too, and I'm going to put 2 seeds in each spot. What I'll do is I'll just take out, if both seeds take, I'll just take out, I'll keep the strongest of the two sprouts. So that was the Persian, and that's this one here. Where did I put those seeds? Right there. Next is the Envy zinnia. I think those are super cute because of their lime green. So how many do we have? Not very many. I think I'll do those into a 4-cell just because I don't have. I think that's it. Yep, that is it. So I will just do a 4-cell of these. That is going to determine what is going to go into which container. So that one will go there. Here is the Soleado zinnia, and these are from West Coast Seeds. Not very many of these left. So again, that will go into a 4-cell. This actually is working out good. And then these ones are the candy cane zinnias. And I really think these are super cute with the different splashes of color in the zinnia. So we have quite a few of these. Maybe I will do 6 of these since we have quite a few. And again, I'm just going to drop 2 seeds into each. These are the giant blue point zinnia, and I couldn't figure out why they were called a blue point zinnia, because in the description it has that these are 30 inches tall, have large double dahlia-like flowers in crimson, lilac, rose, canary, deep red, white, and orange. So what makes them the blue point? That's what I'm not sure about. Oh, where is my candy cane one? I forgot to put my tag in. Okay, I've got quite a few of these, so we're going to do 6 of these. The giant blue point. And I guess the rest will all be in 4 cells because that's what I have left. Here we have the cut and come zinnias. A good mix of color. These ones get 20 to 24 inches high. Zinnias are a great cut flower to have. If that's what you're looking for, is a nice cut flower, zinnias are wonderful for that. And they're best if you deadhead the zinnias too, after they're done flowering, to promote more flowers. This is the California Double Giant zinnia. I put a lot of these along with my vegetables in the raised bed garden area. And there's really no rhyme or reason why I do it that way. I just like having zinnias. Same with the calendula. So that was the California Double. And last is the State Fair zinnias. Only have a few of these left, but got enough that I can put 2 seeds in each 4 cell. So that is it for the flowers. And I'm just going to put a little topping of soil onto these. I have my next seed tray set up already because I am doing the cheddar cauliflower first. And that is one that I have been growing for the last few years. I love the cheddar cauliflower. I mean, I just love cauliflower. So these are a pelleted seed. And I'm going to put 2 in each of these 4 cells. But I worry because then ever since I heard about using up your pelleted seeds and that the germination rate isn't as good if you don't use your seeds up. So, okay, this is the early snowball cauliflower. Last year, my cauliflowers didn't seem to do that great. I ended up buying the plants. I don't know what the problem was, but they did not succeed. And so here's hoping that this time will be better. Okay, we are going to do fennel. I have just come to love fennel. It is great. I use it in fish dishes, and it has that licorice flavor to it, but I also like it putting it in with roasted vegetables too, like having onions and carrots and celery. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Brussels sprouts. There's the word I'm looking for. Brussels sprouts. So I love having it with roasted vegetables too, but it's really good with on a white fish, like either a bassa fillet or even like a ling cod. Really good baked in the oven with the fennel. Nice. Okay, next I'm going to do the cucamelon. Again, I've had to buy plants for cucamelon. And even with buying the plants, I don't think they really amounted to much. So I keep trying because I keep wanting to have cucamelons, and I just want some stinking cucamelons. So here I go trying again. These seeds are pelleted, and these are brand new seeds. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm doing something wrong. Anyways, we're gonna try them again. The cucamelon. This one is broccoli. It's a hybrid, the Pac-Man hybrid. And we eat a lot of broccoli as well, mostly in salads, because my son actually has a food sensitivity to broccoli. The only 2 vegetables he has a food sensitivity to are broccoli and radishes. Go figure. And citrus fruits. Does not like the smell of citrus fruits at all whatsoever. So we put broccoli in our salad, or we'll cook it on the side, and he just doesn't have any. Cabbage. This is the Danish ball head cabbage. My sister grows these, and she really likes them. So I'm going to give them a try. I have had a very productive day today. Went for a walk with a friend, then went and got my groceries for the week. And then I went out and I pruned 7 of the 7 fruit trees that I have, pruned those. Also cleaned up some of the raspberry canes, pruned out the old raspberry canes, and just pruned the tops on the raspberry canes that are still good. Okay, this next one is the China Gold cabbage. Another one of my favorite for cabbages, a little bit fancier of a cabbage. This is really good if you're making like an Asian coleslaw. It's also good for putting with other vegetables if you're roasting them. They're good with that as well. They're good just to have in a mix with a tossed salad also, just for a different crunch, different flavor in it. You could use it for soups as well. It's pretty versatile cabbage for that. Right there. Last, or not last, but next is the Lennox cabbage. This is supposed to be a great keeper, storage keeper cabbage. So there's quite a few. These ones are pelleted as well. And I'm just putting 2 seeds in each. And we'll see what we get. Last is the Red Dynasty cabbage. I love, I've come to really enjoy, it's sauteed cabbage with red onion. And that has become one of my new favorite side dishes, is just sauteing up some cabbage with red onion. And I think the red cabbage would be awesome because of how the cabbage bleeds. Well, you can saute it in that and it wouldn't even matter if it bled into that dish. So, and it's also great in coleslaw as well. What it's not great in is soup. I don't like putting it in soup because then it turns the soup gray. So I don't like that. I'm going to do also, it's called a Stardust cauliflower. I just want to make sure I have plenty of cauliflower. We go through a lot of cauliflower. Like, we put it in our salads, we eat it steamed, we have it raw. I make cauliflower rice with it as well. And I do, like, it's a cauliflower rice pilaf, and it's so good. So I have decided to do a 3rd type of cauliflower for the amount of cauliflower that we eat. I have decided to do some cucumbers. Just because I want to use up these last 4 cells. So we are going to do some cucumbers. Why not? I'm doing cucamelons, so why not do some cucumbers too? To do just some national pickling cucumbers. I like the pickling cucumbers just as much as I like regular cucumbers. So again, I'm just going to put 2 seeds in each spot, and we'll just go with the strongest of the 2, the improved long green. So this is just a slicer cucumber, And I mean, I know a lot of people that like the English cucumbers, but I like the slicer cucumbers. And I use those for making pickles, for eating fresh. And they're just an all-around great slicer cucumber. SMR 58. So this is a popular cucumber that can be grown on the ground or trained or garden netting or trellis to save space. They're small green fruits that have a mild flavor, good for soaking up pickle spices, can whole or slice and make butter pickles or slice raw into salads. The plants are high yielding and resistant to scab and mosaic diseases. So we are going to try those and see how good they turn out. Because it's kind of like everything else. I'm always interested in trying out different seeds and seeing which ones I like best. So we'll try these ones out. I've never grown them before. I'm going to add some soil on top of all of these seeds. All right, I just want to take a quick look over here. This is the plants, seeds that I just started. That's the zinnia tray. And then over in this one, this is the Nurembergia at the front. And then we have in behind this, that's the copper red straw flower. This is one of the Calibrachoas. This is the Cappuccino Calibrachoa right there. In behind that, this is the coxcomb. So that's all sprouted. We have more Calibrachoa. This is the Bordeaux. And this is the Pink Joy. And in the very back here, that's the Bacopa. This tray is all lobelia. So we have the carpet of snow in the front and the purple carpet in the back. This whole tray is all marigolds. This is the tray I started separating the marigolds and moving them over into a spot that hadn't been taken. In the front here, this is the strawberry blonde marigolds. I only have 2 sprouts on that one so far. Coming down over on this side, I ended up adding some vermiculite. And on this is the white electric salvia. Then we have the portulaca. And I did notice a little tiny sprout coming in this one, and that's the sundial portulaca. This whole tray, we have lupins in the front, gazanias. This is the black and white dianthus. Then I have the giant imperial stalks, the night scented stalks, and then in the very back, I can't read that one. Oh, that's the schizanthus. In the very back is the schizanthus. Here are seeds that haven't sprouted yet. I've ended up kind of throwing things that have sprouted in this tray and then putting things that haven't sprouted in this back in this one under the dome. Once they've sprouted, they come out from under the dome. Down here we have pansies, leeks, rosemary, a couple of the basils that I just started. So this is the holy basil and this is the kitchen basil. In behind that we have calendula, and this is the Beauty Mix calendula. Have some Lavaterra, and then that is the Apricotta Cosmos at the very back. I have two that have sprouted. One here, this is petunias, and I have Tidal Wave that have sprouted, and in the very far back, the upright yellow have sprouted. This one here, this is the Snapdragons, and they have all started sprouting. You can see little tiny sprouts in there too. So they have all started sprouting. I'm waiting until I get more sprouted there. This one here, I'm still waiting for these to sprout. Nothing as of yet. Down here, this is the tomatoes and the basils. So far for the tomatoes, we have the cream sausage, Manitoba, an Oxheart, mystery tomato, San Marzano, Amish paste, Aunt Ruby's German green, Sun Gold. Those are all the ones that have started to sprout so far out of my tomatoes. Oh, I see a little sprout there in behind. That's the new girl. Then we have Genovese basil starting to sprout. Dahlias still doing very well in behind. Geraniums still going well. There's my peppers. I up-potted the Cosmos, and they are loving it so far. This is the Black Beauty eggplant, the red salvia. This is more calendula. I've taken out those big sprouts off of my sweet potatoes. I've put them in my kitchen window. Here's the rest of my peppers. We have foxglove. I ended up adding some vermiculite to that because I noticed I was getting some dampening off on that. The celery, celeriac. I have the Fortress onions, Prince onions, Walla Walla onions, and these are the, oh, these are the shallots. That's the Ambition shallots. Next to that is the lobelia, and then these marigolds I still have to separate. The Inca are doing very well. Brocade are doing very well. I'm going to have to separate those. The Sparky, I have a couple that have sprouted, and I've only had a couple of the Cracker Jack that have sprouted. So a lot going on today. I'm glad that I was able to get my zinnias planted and those brassicas planted as well, and then a couple of cucumbers planted too. Getting lots of tomato sprouts. That's pretty good because I just planted them. It's only been 5 days, so we got lots of sprouts growing up on the tomatoes, and eventually I'll be potting those up too, and they'll be doing just as well as those peppers. Anyways, thanks for joining me, and we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.